Well, let's bring you this story now. The founder of the Crown Gospel Awards and Ukhozi FM radio presenter, Zanele Mbokazi has passed away. The renowned broadcaster died in the early hours of this morning at the Parklands Hospital in Durban. She was 52. Mbokazi was diagnosed with lung cancer just earlier this year. Her family has issued a statement confirming her death. Well, reaction for you now. Radio DJ and entrepreneur Linda Sibia says he's in complete disbelief.
She was a friend, a colleague, a businesswoman. I'm so shocked, and I don't believe. And in Zulu we say, "Kufa lupi udosi lwakho," and then we say, "Umhlaba ngeke uzunone." It's too shocking, because we just lost to PK as well from Ukhozi FM, and now it's Zanele. I can't even call Ubabu Gambula right now because I don't know what to say to him. I am very shocked. I remember, I think 2 years ago, she was telling me, Linda, we have to write a book. And I said, no, I'll give you an opportunity to write my book. And Zanele did well in the gospel industry as a whole. And I do remember when she was starting to do the Gospel Awards, Crown Gospel Awards, she had a vision, she must uplift the community of the gospel in this country. And I think she did well. On radio again, Ukhozi, that was powerful, man. A powerhouse, when they show it, where she was motivating the young people.
Well, our reporter Nobuhle Modise is tracking that story. She joins us now live. Nobuhle, a shocking development, not only, of course, for her family and her loved ones, but also for the industry that she touched so deeply.
Indeed, Michelle, you know, the gospel industry as a whole is shattered by the news of her passing. I do have with me a family spokesperson because we are standing outside the family home here in Durban. I have a family spokesperson, Obabus Tenbiso Mjali. Firstly, Siyabonga kakhulu Baba, welcome to Newsroom Africa, you're live.
Thank you.
Before we get into anything else, just speak to us about how the family is doing.
It's a very difficult time for the family. It's a very difficult time for even the colleagues that worked with Zanele. But we trust God that He will give us strength to go through these difficult times.
I mean, and I guess it's still too premature to ask how are you arranging the funeral memorial service, and the likes. Is there any indication as to, when we can expect any form of, remembrance of Mama Mbokazi?
It's still early days. We are working on something, and we will come back and communicate accordingly. We will use the socials. The Crown Gospel Awards Facebook page will be the first to be uploaded with the latest information, and we will communicate as much as we can. We understand that Zanele, as much as she was a family person, a mother and a wife, she was also a public figure, so we will communicate when the time is right, but we will not and we don't anticipate unnecessary delays.
And then maybe speak to us as someone who is a family member about her life and times as a wife and a mother at home outside of the public figure that we know of.
She was an amazing woman. She was able to balance her work as a businesswoman, as a radio personality, and a mother, amazing mother. She has always been that embracing personality. And above all, she was a midwife of dreams. She was able to make someone's dream to come to pass, and she encouraged all of us never to stop dreaming. We therefore have that sweet memory when we think of her.
And then, Babu Mjala, I mean, this diagnosis came in May and we are now in August, and it seems as though it happened so quickly. But she seemed very, upbeat and was quite confident and also quite candid about her journey through her diagnosis. As a family, how was she? How were her spirits, just in terms of her dealing with that diagnosis that she received in May?
I don't know if I have an answer for that. All I know, she was a woman of faith. She comes from the family of faith. She's married to Bishop Nkambole, who's a man of God, a man of faith. So that's what we do. Faith is who we are.
Thank you very much, Sebangaba Mjali. That is Thembiso Mjali, who is a spokesperson for the family at the moment, and just speaking, saying that obviously it's too premature to say when her funeral arrangements will be announced. But also, Mbokazi was very vocal about her journey on her Facebook page. For those who followed her, and she was very candid about her journey with cancer, speaking very honestly about what she was going through, saying that sometimes it's okay to not be okay, and other times, as you've heard him, having so much faith that she will get better. So this is extremely terrible news for the province, for the country as a whole, especially the gospel fraternity where she founded those Crown Gospel Awards that are now in their 17th year and will now be held in Gauteng.
Yeah, absolutely. Just hours after her passing, and we thank the family for speaking to us at such a difficult time. Nobuhle Madise, thanks very much indeed for that update.